Hey, what's up? I'm Kyle, and I'm going to be reviewing the course pubprofits.com by Christian Mikkelsen. I've purchased over $100,000 worth of courses in my lifetime, and I've learned a few things about what to look out for when getting a course. I've tried a bunch of things, and I've really only landed on one thing that works for me. What I do is I basically build 1 to 5 page websites for different services like tree service or junk removal or concrete work. And I build a little website, rank it, and then people start calling it. And then when people start calling it, I forward those calls to a business owner who's willing to pay a monthly retainer to keep those calls coming in. So it's a pretty simple concept. It worked for me. But anyways, I'll talk more about that later in the video. Basically, I've reviewed the Mikkelsen's Twins course before, and here's the thing about it. It sounds great and it's very passive. I like the idea of a digital asset just sitting out there because it's kind of like what I do, where I have a website out there that gets a bunch of phone calls and I forward it. But those phone calls for service are a lot more valuable than $10 to $20 audiobook that is lost in the ocean of audiobooks that Amazon has. I think the issue with the Mikkelsen twins is that they overpromise and underdeliver. They're making it seem like, oh my God, this is an opportunity that no one is touching, but that is not the case at all. Any niche that you can go into, like keto diet or, parenting or anything like that, they're flooded with audiobooks, and it's going to be really hard to compete with a lot of those other audiobooks. And maybe if you make like 20 books, right? If you produce 20 books, maybe you'll strike gold with one of them, but the algorithm changes with Amazon and they control the payouts for how much you can get paid for these audiobooks. And I guarantee you it's just going to go down over time, just like they've always done with Amazon FBA and everything. So I'd be really weary going into this course. If you want to try it out and you have the extra cash, go for it. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I do, and I think it's a little bit more effective and a lot more straightforward and makes a lot more sense and provides a lot more value. It's not just some scheme. So basically what I do is you don't have to own a junk removal company in Minnesota to rank for junk removal company Minnesota. Or let's go with a city, junk removal Minneapolis, right? So I build a website in Minneapolis called junkremovalminneapolis.com, and then I do some simple SEO, which is not hard. SEO does not involve any coding, it's just content. And you build a website, and it gets ranked for junk removal. So whenever somebody types in junk removal Minneapolis, my website shows up, right? So when my website shows up, natural thing is whoever's searching is going to call the website that's on the front page, right? Most of the time they're going to look on the front page. So when they call that phone number that I have on my website, that call automatically gets forwarded to a business owner that I've partnered with. And they usually partner with me for junk removal, maybe $1,000 flat a month, depending on the amount of calls I'm sending them. But if I'm sending them 100 jobs a month from that website, the $1,000 a month is not a lot to ask. I have some clients that pay me $6,000 a month because they service multiple cities, and I get them websites in multiple cities and rank them, and they start get all the calls from the multiple cities around them. So once the website's built, the website just kind of sits there. It typically stays ranked on the first page once you've gotten it there, unless Google does some massive update, which I've been through so many updates. It's never really shaken my rankings. So it just kind of has turned into a piece of real estate that's even less maintenance than if you actually owned a home to rent out. With an actual physical piece of real estate, you have to pay a mortgage, you have to pay property taxes, you have to take care of all the problems with the property, the list. But with this, it's just a website that just kind of sits there, and it cost me less than $100 to build the website. So I've been doing that for about 5 years now, and I'm doing around 25 to 30K a month now. I've had some months where I've done 50K and 90K because of some special deals I've been able to put together, but the potential is endless because there's endless amount of niches. There's constantly new niches coming out every week. And if you want to learn more about what I do, I have my email in the description. I also have a link to a course that I endorse. I know the guy who runs it, and I highly endorse his course because he's had so much success in this space, and he's just a really smart guy and runs a really good group. But One more thing I want to include in my review of the Mikkelsen twins course is when you're looking for a course, two things I've learned when looking for a course on any subject matter, whether it be affiliate marketing or dropshipping. Number one, you want to make sure you vibe with the course instructor. Watch a lot of their YouTube videos and see if you understand their teaching style. Do they talk in a way that you comprehend? Do they explain things in a way that you comprehend? Do you like the sound of their voice? Because you're going to have to listen to these people for maybe 20 hours. And if you're not understanding what they're saying, it's a waste of time. And most course creators are teaching the same things on their subjects. So you just understand that you could follow along with the instructor. Then the second thing is you want to make sure they have a vibrant Facebook community, because you're going to have questions along the way while you're learning. And you're not going to be able to get them answered by the course creator immediately. So you want to have other experienced people in a Facebook group you could ask questions to and get them answered quickly. It's also great to meet business partners also, other people who are at the same stages as you that want to split up the work. And you can move a lot faster when you have a business partner. I've learned that myself. I have a business partner and we scaled so much more quickly because we had our partnership and split up the labor. But anyways, my email's in the description if you want to email me with any questions about my business model, and then link to a course that I endorse is also in there. So this has been a review of pubprofits.com by Christian Mikkelsen. All right. Good luck on your making money online journey. Hope you find your niche. Bye.